Today is August 20th, 2013 at about 11:30 a.m. This is my third entry in my virtual log, and during this cast I hope to go over my current thoughts on how to proceed in doing my vacation. Now, as I mentioned in my first entry, I intend to take upon my vocation in a very militaristic manner. Looking at the opposition, for example, the abortion industry, it's impossible to imagine it being taken down without a coordinated and decisive effort. The abortion industry has been around for 40 years, but from what I have seen, the pro-life movement is not as organized as it could be. But that's a different subject. What I mean to say is, I believe if the abortion industry, or the pro-life industry, was organized in a way very much like Planned Parenthood and the other abortion units, I suppose you could say, under a single head, Planned Parenthood itself, meaning in sort of a hierarchy manner, then we would probably not have to deal with this atrocious number of 55 million deaths. But anyways, let me go into detail of my current thoughts. So at the moment, I'm very much on square one. I have very little to my name. In fact, there are three areas I'd like to cover in this cast where I need to begin to step forth. The first thing is contacts. Just as in the political world, you can't go very far in the pro-life movement without contacts. Now, up to this point, I don't have too many. My most I suppose you say, well-known one would be Mr. Jack Ames of Defend Life. Now, Defend Life is a pro-life group that is housed in Baltimore, Maryland. And while their main objective is to bring pro-life speakers to campuses or high schools, or in churches actually, now that I think about it, they also do this thing called the Face the Truth Tour, which is an annual event around late July, usually the last week in July, where they take graphic imagery and place it at busy intersections to, very much like in the same way as how the Holocaust was realized in the United States, bring the true face of abortion in front of the American public. So instead of having the word abortion conjure up the word termination of a fetus, the mind of the American citizen can now see it's actually the slaughter of a human being. Now, I've been working with Defend Life for about 3 years on and off. I've been co-director for the past 3 Face the Truth tours. Now, not the only co-director, mind you, there's usually 2 or 3 others. 1 or 2 others. There's usually 2 or 3 co-directors for the Face the Truth tour. But usually 3. But anyways, that's my main contact. So I need to expand my contact list, begin to put my name out towards other organizations. I do know Father Boquette, courtesy of Mr. Jack Ames. Father Boquette is the president of HLI, Human Life International. And why I don't put him as high as Mr. Jack Ames is because I've only met him once for a friendly chat. I need to expand my relationship with Father Boquette before I can consider him as a valuable contact. But at the moment, he's my, suppose you could say, quasi-spiritual director. So I hope to get back to him for a second spiritual directorship meeting. Anyways, that's contacts. Need to expand on that. Secondly is resources. Now, As I said, this is a militaristic effort, and without logistics and supplies, I don't have much in my name. And I might as well speak on my current debt. Due to my Christian college, I have about $15,000 in debt. And while I don't know the exact number for my debts to PNC, I think they're about 40,000, 50,000. Anyway, it's a large number. So I'm operating very well into the red at the moment. Also, I have no transportation. I have no supply, say, in the form of manpower. And so on and so forth. Now this is where the third subject of this entry comes into play, and that's my name itself. For to build up upon contacts and resources, I need to build up on my name. Right now, I'm an anomaly. I'm pretty much nobody. When compared to people such as Mr. Jackie H. Von Coquet, I'm just a man. And when you go beyond the pro-life movement itself, I'm virtually non-existent. So I need to begin to project myself out further. I can do that by making contacts. I can do it through media, which is actually one of the reasons why I set up this virtual blog. And the last way, through action. Action on my own, since at the moment I have no manpower. I have about 1 year to work upon this, because in 1 year, May in 2014, I'll be graduating and I'll be put out into the public sphere officially. Now, what actions I'm to take, I'm working on that, I'm getting an idea, and how I'm going to get manpower, that will be the subject of a different video, because I'm coming up with an idea of an organization which will be my own. But in retrospect, as you can see, my position is rather precarious and has quite a bit of work to be done. What I'm to do now, however, I'm going to focus a lot upon the contacts and the media. My actions right now are very limited. I can do some writing, I suppose. And then I can move into the public sphere doing certain actions, affiliating with other groups. Right. But at the moment, I'm very much limited in this manner. Well, that's pretty much it. In another video, I'll move into my organization, Fans for It.